Hello again, pickup truck fans and Hot Wheel fans. So we have this truck here, the 1978 Dodge Lil Red Express. Obviously it's not in red because I'm sure this was cast a long time ago. And the bottom actually says 2016, or maybe it's 2018. Being chrome is hard to read. Alright, so I really have no idea how old this is, but I'm pretty sure I bought this locally in either late 2021 or early 2022. So, well, if it's 55 of 250, I'm thinking this is from the 2021 season. In the back it says 2017, but I've come to realize that has no particular reference to when it was actually released in the market. Okay, anyways, a little bit of research here, looking up DodgeConnection.com, and it says in 1978, Dodge put this out for the first time, and there was some sort of loophole with the emissions regulations. So this thing had no catalytic converters. So the engine was a 5.9 liter or 360, what is it now? Sorry. I think, 360 cubic inch is 5.9 liters. And it was only making 225 horsepower. But this website is saying this is the fastest American vehicle that Car and Driver magazine ever tested that year. So I guess emissions was just choking all the other, cars and trucks and stuff of the day. But since this had no catalytic converters, free-flowing exhaust, it's powerful, well, fast, I guess. Alright, it's supposed to be running on 15-inch wheels there in those photographs. And then that's really all I learned. So the main thing, I guess, besides being red, is it actually has vertical stacks like a semi-truck. So that's pretty cool, I think. Alright, naturally these wheels don't make any sense. I don't know. I guess they were trying to mimic hubcap wheels, maybe? But, I mean, this thing didn't come with hubcap wheels, I don't think. I think it came with mag wheels, right? So I'm going to have to swap these wheels out. What I do like is this paint job. It's like a metallic silver, obviously, but I like this blue triple stripe going across most of the side. The exhaust stacks are that, plastic, probably part of this whole interior and bed liner. The bed liner is pretty interesting, it's got little rivet marks and slide rails and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. Totally flat exhaust tips though. So the front end, is chrome plastic here. It's got some molded details. It should be easy to paint, so that's nice. And then that whole plastic bottom there, again, it's so shiny. I think that's 2018. Yeah, not 16. And then again, 2018. Okay. It's kind of weird they would write that twice. I guess this is a copyright of this. I don't know what FCA is, but yeah, this is the copyright for Mattel. Alright. Not sure what any of this coding means. M07. Alright, the back end. Actually, that matches the rear photograph, so that's pretty good. And it looks like, a nice separate chrome bumper, which makes sense. I think that's a fuel filler molded in there, so that's kind of neat. It's on both sides. Not sure if that's accurate, though. The door handle and the key mechanism, or the lock mechanism there, is sticking out. Unfortunately, the door panel just vanishes here, like the cut line, because of the way the thing is casted. So the door creases only begin like below the roof. Interesting. It's got like a sky blue window, which works. And then I didn't even see this before. This giant blue stripe, I didn't even see it before. But it's pretty good. I like it. Naturally, it's not as crisp as it could be. But it's a mainline. You gotta expect that you'll never get a perfect one. It's very rare to get a perfect mainline. Casted in wiper blades, interesting as well. Kind of feel like they could have skipped those and it would have been perfectly fine. This is an interesting hood, how the sides cave in like that. Interesting. Never seen a hood like that. But it does. I think it might be accurate. Not sure. So standard Hot Wheels interior. Does it have a pizza pie steering wheel or something with some, oh, actually it's got a little bit of molded detail there. Better than usual. Just a bench seat, which makes sense. Probably a shifter on the column, so there's no shifter in the middle console there. Well, anyways, I think it's pretty cool. I like it. Alright, before I forget, I want to check the scale of this thing. Lil Red Dragon is a 115-inch wheelbase, which is 2921 millimeters. Alright, so 2921 divided by 43.5. Yeah, this is 167 scale. Alright, so I figured it was small, being an American pickup truck. Alright, let me come back. Alright, the wheels that we have put on this guy are just Corvette C3 wheels. I had some already designed for some Cherokees, so I'm trying to modify those for Hot Wheels, and I'm reusing some Real Rider slick tires here. The rear spins pretty freely, but for some reason the front will not, but oh well. No brake system or anything like that. I'm starting to care less about that for, you know, these type of projects. Alright, I added some paint obviously in the front, not very well of course, but there's a little black, orange, and silver there. I'm not going to paint these. I found that the paint never sticks to this plastic, so just leave it alone if it's better. Red taillights, that's it. I didn't bother painting this black or anything like that. So pretty simple. Yeah, alright. Let's compare it to a couple other Hot Wheels pickups. I like that someone made a version that's a drag truck, you know, with a blower coming out the hood and everything. Pretty neat. Okay, well, I have a lowered version here of a 1967 Chevy C10. And this is a custom for sure. Got crazy tire fenders inside the bed. Those are 3D printed wheels on that one. Here's a Studebaker with some 3D printed hubcaps. Here's an F-150 with some 3D printed OEM wheels. And then I have a Majorette Silverado with some wheels of my own design. Alright. Well, I guess we should let this guy spin on its own. No major criticisms for this particular Hot Wheels. I kind of wish there was some way I could paint the plastic. You know, to my understanding, in order to actually make paint stick to that type of plastic, you'd have to spray it with like bumper prep, which is, I think it's basically like a spray adhesive. But I would have to take the whole model apart and then mask things off in order to do that. I'm wondering if there's some sort of brush-on liquid that will maybe modify the material itself so it accepts paint better. But I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows any liquid solutions that will allow this type of, what I'm guessing is nylon plastic, to accept paint more. If anyone knows, please leave a comment. But if not, otherwise it's a cool little pickup truck. I obviously wish it was red, but I'm sure that must have been one of the first editions that they painted like the real deal. And I'm too late to the game for that. Alright, well thanks for watching anyways. I'll get another Hot Wheels mainline in and do a wheel swap on that in the near future. Alright, bye bye.